Well, hello there. Welcome to Quantum MMA. I thought I'll share my predictions for UFC Fight Night card. Baku Crystal All, Baku Azerbaijan. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with UFC. Why would they have to go that far? I get it. I get it. And the funniest thing that I want to say is I couldn't find the poster for this YouTube video's thumbnail, so I had to literally search for it. Then I found some Spanish one, and I don't know, maybe UFC doesn't want to fight. I mean, like promote fights anymore. And trust me, this is going to be some black on black action. It's going to be like a really good. Trust me, guys. Trust in your Russian brothers. It's very good, hey? That is there. I want to do it for the main fight card, but I'm going to start doing it for Seok-hyun KO versus Oban Elliott. I'm gonna go with Oban Elliott. Am I biased? Hell yeah, I am biased. I think Oban Elliott is going to do bad things to Seok-hyun KO, and he's going to absolutely finish his ass off. And my guy is going to return to Wales. He's going to have a good, a nice plate of warm Welsh rarebit with some nice biscuits, crisps biscuits with some Welsh cheeses, and he's going to enjoy his time off in Wales, which is famous for its hills and its massive rains, by the way. If any of you guys have been to the Wales or lived in Wales, you guys will obviously know. Then let's move on to the opener of the main card, which is none other than our Naimov versus Bogdan Grad. Mate, you know what? For this fight card, not just for this fight card, for any fight card, I don't do any preparation. I just come on the screen and with whatever knowledge that I have or the so-called perceived knowledge of MMA, I just start, picking fights by the way. I don't know. This one, I really saw most of the guys were actually picking Muhammad Naimov, by the way. I know he is from Tajikistan, must be one of those neighbors, by the way. And I could see him winning. I wouldn't say no. My patented dialogue. I could see both of them winning. Yeah, that is there. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Bogdan Grad. Naimov is good. He is the bigger guy, but I feel like Bogdan Grad is the more. How do you say? I think he's the more ferocious fighter. I think he swings at times hard and he's active in the fight most of the times. And I could actually see Bogdan Grad winning this one, and he's got all the things needed to win. And moreover, in case if you guys haven't noticed this, Bogdan Grad actually has some good takedown defense. By the way, I'm not saying he would lose all the three rounds or anything. I could see him winning uh, first round and also the last round maybe. And I feel like Muhammad Naimov might not be the guy who we thought he is. But you know what? I was reminded of one of, I don't know, mate. I just couldn't see Muhammad Naimov winning this one. That's pretty much it. I know this is very close to his hometown. I think he is about to do something really well and good. He must have been preparing for this for a very long time. But still, I just can't see him winning this. Bogdan Grad is good. He throws a lot of punches. He eats a lot of shots here, but he's got a strong, good chin. And his takedown defense is really good. And moreover, his takedown ability and the submission chances are much pretty good. And he has the finishing potential quite a lot. I know featherweight is a division where the chances of finishing your opponent is pretty less. But what I must say, just as how it is made. I think Bogdan Grad is going to get this one done. Trust me, I think he's an underdog to look out for. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next matchup, which is none other than Nazim Sadykhov versus Nikolas Motta. This is a no-brainer. I think Nazim Sadykhov wins this one. Nikolas Motta, I don't know. I don't know what's his job being in this matchup. That too, this far away from Brazil or even from the chances of fighting in US. I don't know. I think someone in Brazil generally I've heard is they don't pronounce yes when it's Nicolas. I think they do say Nicolas. Yeah, I don't know. I think someone must have called him. Your last name is Motta. There is a great possibility, that you could be related or you could be a long-lasting relation of Jake LaMotta. The boxer who went toe-to-toe with Sugar Ray Robinson, based on whom even a movie called as Raging Bull was there. Robert De Niro won Oscar award for it, directed by none other than the great director of Mean Streets. Oh my fucking god, I forgot his name. How can I? Let me just see. I remember his name, just I can't see it. Wolf of Wall Street, a lot of movies that guy has directed. I started with I mean like MMA, and here I am. Yeah. Martin Scorsese. Fuck it, man. His name is Martin Scorsese. Yeah, too much of the topic. Yeah, but I could see Motta, Nikolas Motta. I don't know what's his job over here. He must have convinced himself that he's a fighter, or he must have seen other guys somehow making money in UFC. Apart from that, I don't see a chance for him to win this one. And he is Azerbaijan's favorite guy. I think it's going to be pretty good. I wouldn't say no to that. But again, if I were to pick a guy, I'm going to go with Nazim Sadykhov, by the way. Not because he is the hometown favorite, all those things are there, but still, I think he has the much more ways and chances of finishing his opponent. And I don't think so. Like Nikolas Motta is going to do anything. I just watched a couple of his fights, and he doesn't show that much fight IQ in the ring. Nasim, good or bad, whatever you guys say about him, he tries to win. Even in the third round or even in the second round, he tries to do something that would enable him to win in the first place, which is at times being referred to as the fight IQ, which Nicholas Mota, sort of, he hasn't got that thing in him. So I probably pick Nasim. That's pretty much it. And what else to say? Let's move on to the next matchup, which is none other than Tofik Musaye versus Mick Thibiek Orolbai. I don't know, mate. He looks like the caveman, and there is nothing about this guy. Wait, let me just do a quick recap for this. There is nothing for this guy. It's his debut. 0-0-0 record, 0 inches. Win by. Is what a winning thing is. I never knew, guys. Never knew, right? He's landed 0.41 strikes per minute. What the fuck? Grappling 0-0. Odds nothing. Kyrgyzstan, Azerbaijan. What the fuck am I even supposed to pick for this? I don't know. I just feel maybe he shouldn't be fighting. I know he's an Azerbaijan favorite. He could win this one. I don't know, but I have no clue who this guy is. I don't know what the fuck am I even was thinking when I started with this. Just too stupid of Tofik or even of UFC. I'm sorry, Tofik. I don't blame you. UFC should have done a better job for you. This actually looks like either Mauricio Rufy, Conor McGregor, or some tall, lanky guy. And he is not. This guy is just staring at me, mate. Oral boy. He's Oral boy. I don't know whether he brushes his teeth or no, but they have named him Oral boy. Fuck him. That's pretty much it. I should pick a winner over here. I remember seeing it in Tapology not long ago in the side with my phone. I was just seeing it, and seems like they all are picking Tofik, by the way. Should I go with my Tibek Oral Boy, or should I go with Tofik? Let me do a picking, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. MMA Joey is a fucking fat fool. I'm gonna go with Tofik as well because that's what it summed up to. And that's how I pick fights at times. What can you do? I genuinely have nothing about this. Come on, let's be practically honest. This is there. Let's move on to the next one, which is none other than Curtis Blaydes versus Rizvan Kuniev. I don't know. I don't know what to even say. I don't think so. Curtis Blaydes should have even been in this scenario where he is fighting Rizvan Kuniev. I think I don't know who signed Rizvan Kuniev. I don't know. I think that guy must be giving hand jobs to Dana White or Hunter Campbell. Apart from that, I don't see this guy being in this scenario. And moreover, you guys wouldn't even believe it. This fat fuck Rizwan Kuniev even failed a drug test, by the way. I think this is going to be something similar to Mix versus Batista, how it went. I'm gonna pick with Curtis Blades. I'm gonna go with my pick Curtis Blades. I think he's going to probably finish him in the first or the second round. If Rizwan Kuniev wins this one, I think it's mainly because that fucker is. I'm 100% sure if he wins this one, he's on steroids. I mean, even when he loses, I'm pretty sure he must be on some steroids. But when he wins, if he wins, I think he must be on some stronger. from which is, the high end range. You guys know what I mean, right? Which I don't think so normally could afford in the first place, and that's pretty much it. But this is a no-brainer. I don't know why they would do, such a favor for Rizvan Kuniev. Nobody knows who this guy is, and he's failed multiple drug tests as well. Curtis Blaydes, the guy, I don't know, man. The guy who was practically he's been KO'd multiple times. Derek Lewis, he woke up in the ambulance. Francis Ngannou, Thomas Pinot. What else? What else do you guys need of this poor Curtis Blades? He has a win over Jaltan Almeida with him. I don't know. I really feel like UFC is disrespecting Curtis Blades, and I perfectly get for Curtis Blades. Where else can he go? All he's got left to do is say, like fuck Dana or fuck UFC and go to PFL and what get KO'd by Francis Almeida 10, 15 times. Come on, man. That's not how it works. I get it. Even Curtis Blades has no other options. So I think this is the right option for him. Can't blame him for can't do. But at least they should have given him for starters. There is this another Russian fat cunt who hit his own head in the ring post or something, the octagon post, and he, I don't know, Shamil Gaziev. Yeah, Shamil Gaziev is a fat boy. I think they should have made Rizwan versus Shamil Gaziev, and whoever wins must have got the UFC contract or something like that. I don't know. Just too unfair on poor Curtis's parts. And apart from that, I am 100% confident in Curtis. I'm pretty sure he wins. Only thing that the only thing that Curtis lacks is fight IQ, or I mean, in this game plan is his fight IQ. I think he's just plain straight dumb, but he's a very nice guy. I really like him as a person, and I don't know what else to say, but I'm gonna pick with Curtis Blades, and I think he's the one who's going to move to Rizvan Kuniev says. I know people are going to shit on him, but still, fuck it, man. There are going to be other things. And Curtis Blades for US president. I think Curtis Blades should run for US president. Come on, let's be frank. Let's move on to the next matchup, which is none other than Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Mate, I really don't know. Even I checked with topology. I'm not lying for this one. It's a 50-50 matchup. I perfectly get it. But I just can't see this mate. 5'8", this guy, but he's probably 5'6". 6'3", he's probably 6'1". And the both are in 155. He's got such a long reach, 42-inch leg reach. He's coming off a loss to Justin Gagey, and he's coming off a win against Jalen Turner. He's on a momentum. Ignacio Bahamondes and Rafael Fiziev has lost his last three matches, by the way. He's coming off, formerly was coming off from a long layoff, and he's got some knee problems as well. His ACL tear and other things. He had a surgery. Rafael Fiziev has been talking about moving to featherweight as well. I don't think so. Rafael Fiziev is going to do anything. I know Ignacio lost to Ludwig Klein, but anyone who saw the matchup would know that he was pretty young at that time. Ignacio Bahamondes, he's 27. He's just 27, and when he faced Ludwig Klein, he was pretty young. And I think Ignacio Bahamondes is sort of coming into his zone. If you guys are going to say that he lost to you, Ludovic Klein, just why don't you guys talk about the, how do I say, past fights for Rafael Fiziev. He lost to Justin Gage twice. He lost to Sass to Gamrot. I'm pretty sure he would have lost at the third, fourth, and fifth, and the second one would have been a toss-up, and I'm pretty sure he would have lost that one. Three losses. Then against Bobby Green, he lost the third round, and against what's his name? The guy made the really cool guy with a stainless steel chin. He was a former champion as well. Break out the red panties night. Conor McGregor looked at him and he even shouted at him. Ah, fuck, what's that guy's name? I'm just scared when I'm on front of camera, so that's why I tend to think this quite a lot. But I got to. His name is something nice. I know this is actually seriously funny, but it's not funny. I don't know what else to say. But what the fuck is this guy's name? Rafael dos Anjos. Rafael dos Anjos. I didn't check it anywhere apart from using from my phone on Google. Fuck it. behaving like a kid, not anymore. Yeah, so apparently Rafael Fiziev, oh fuck, even this guy's name is Rafael Fiziev. Fuck, this sounds like, I don't know, not saying anything. I'm nothing but it's how it is, right? So yeah, Rafael Fiziev took Rafael Dos Anjos to the fifth round, and before that also he won against whom? Brad Riddle. He is good with striking, but he is not there. His only solid win ever came off was from none other than Manny Moicano, and that's a KO by the way. And I'm pretty sure the Moicano was there at that time. It's not the same one now. I think this is the prime version of Moicano. I must say, I don't know. I'm just trying to negate his win over him. That's pretty much it. And Ignacio Bahamondes, he has a solid win over Jalen Turner, and I know he's had a few losses here and there, but still he was too young, and Fiziev is not. I think this is going to be a war. As usual, the first round is going to start pretty strong. Rafael Fiziev with his leg kicks and probably his body kicks and his strong. How do I say his hand speed, his combinations. It's all going to work in the first round. I think from the second round onwards, he's going to start lose. He's going to start to lose his own Tardieu, I think, is going to have troubles with his gas tank. And Ignacio is going to invest in a lot of body shots and other shots. And I feel Ignacio Bahamondes is going to use a lot of kicks as well in this one. Let's see. Oh my god. Look at this discrepancy over here. 7.09 strikes landed per minute. And he eats less as well. And his defense is good. Fuck. James Lynch is a banker. That's pretty much it. I don't know. Doesn't go for a takedown. Takedown defenses, their submission average is better. I don't know what the fuck these things. I know they do add up. I'm not saying no, but I think no. I think Ignacio Bahamondes has got heat in his hands as well. I think we are going to see the new set of guys in lightweight division, and we are going to see guys like Rafael Fiziev quickly go down the rankings by the way, and it's going to be pretty tough for Rafael. Is what I'm gonna say. I could. Uh, do I see him winning? No, not really. First round, Fiziev takes, I think, second and third. And third is going to be very dominant for Ignacio Bahamondes. I wouldn't be surprised if Ignacio even, in fact, like finishes Rafael Fiziev the third by the way. I'm pretty sure of it. I think Ignacio is going to, and I think he's going to have a knockdown here and there, probably in the second or the third round. I think that's what is going to divert the match in favor of Ignacio. I think most probably Ignacio is going to get a decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if he finishes Rafael as well. Who knows? It could be a high kick as well, like head kick, right over there on the back of the head, and that's pretty much it. Rafael Fiziev sleeps his ass. That's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next matchup, which is none other than it's a black on black action. Come on, it's been 2 weeks and the UFC is given us black on black action. Yeah, that is there. And trust me, even before the start of the Usman fight, I said this is going to be a war. Trust me, this is going to be a war. And I saw a lot of different guys were actually picking Khalil Rountree to win. Oh, for fuck's sake, I wonder what you guys were smoking. That's pretty much it. Khalil Rountree doesn't stand a chance against Jamahal. He does, I wouldn't say no, but Erie is different. Alex Pereira is completely different, and Khalil Rountree is fucking different. Most of the guys are picking Khalil Rountree to win mainly because of the fact he went to 4 rounds with Alex Pereira, and in fact, he even dropped Alex Pereira in the second round. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's very weird. It's very stupid. I don't know who came up with this sort of MMA math or ideology, but it is very stupid. That's all I'm gonna say because, in fact, I myself have used it at times. I'm going to count them. I'm going to count that one out. That's pretty much it. Yeah. But Jamal is a different guy. Come on. Nobody fights Erie with a game plan because Erie doesn't, and he makes the other one fight not with a game plan. Yeah. And Alex Pereira has got some massive power on his hands, which I don't know what it is. He's got such a big wingspan. That is one of the main reasons of it. And moreover, if you guys do notice this, Alex Pereira was taking a lot of short notice matchups in that particular year. Before when he faced Khalil Rountree, he faced Jamal in a short notice matchup. Again, we faced Eri Projaska in a short notice matchup. And his right hand or one of his hand was actually quite damaged when he faced Khalil Rountree. That's why he was unable to push. And Khalil Rountree gave up. Jamahal, I still think either you should win this or you should fucking retire. Be a man and fucking retire like Ignacio Bahamondes. Jalin Turner, by the way. But I feel like we are going to see but the best version of Jamahal. I think he's going to come in there probably with a lot of leg kicks, jabs. I think his movement is going to be good. Deep kicks, I think Khalil is going to do. Probably in the first round, I could see Khalil Rountree doing something, but apart from that, I don't think so. Khalil Rountree has got answer for any of Jamal's strikes or counter their strikes. Jamal is a southpaw as well, which makes it a bit awkward for a guy like Khalil, I must say. And I honestly feel, Jamal is going to put a mad, bad beating on Khalil, by the way. And Jamal is going to start saying that he was out, that he had other problems and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it could be emotional for Jamal as well. But all in all, I think Jamal is going to win this one. And trust me, guys, please at least tune in for this matchup because it's going to be a stunner of a matchup. I think it's going to be a war, and you guys are going to enjoy it. I know last week's fight, which was Usman versus Buckley, we had these two light heavyweight Nimrods, who is Omar Shite, and when he faced another Alonso Mansfield, by the way, that's not a fight, that's a farce, that's a fart, by the way. Come on, that's all I'm gonna say. And it's so shitty, and these guys are going to make up for it. Trust me, I think these two guys are going to make up for last week's bad performance from the light heavyweight division guys. Not just them, it was also the other guy, Rodolfo Bellato versus Paul Craig, the con artist guys. If you guys haven't checked out, please go check that video as well. That is also there. And if I might go like this, he's got more finishes because he faced more guys, to be really honest. Look at it. It's a lot of fights. Look at this. Jamal has landed more punches and he's eaten less. I'm doing like James Lynch shit. He's got a better takedown defense. I don't think so. They both would even try to take each other down. I think they are just going to start hitting each other. I can't see. I don't know which fucker would even put Khalil Rountree as the favorite. I don't know. I'm not even going to say. I think I'm going to go with my regular pick, which is Jamal with a third round KO, or if not, it's a fourth round KO. That's it. There it is. I've picked my, as usual, fourth round KO. It's going to be that Jamal with a fourth round KO, and after that, I'm pretty sure Jamal is going to cry his ass. He's going to get emotional, like Kamaru Usman, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I'm picking Jamal to win. That's pretty much it. Yeah, hope you guys have done the prediction video. Hope you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, and please make sure to join the, how do I say, live stream. I think I'll be doing a watch along for this fight night card. Let's see how things goes. That's pretty much it. Thank you for even watching this video this far. I don't think anybody makes it this far, but in case if you guys get this far, yeah, I'm expecting some good things to happen in my life soon, and hopefully it does. Yeah, thank you. If it happens, I won't say it to you guys directly, probably at the end of the video, or nobody even watches it that far. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's see. Let's see where the life takes us. But one thing, if I were to tell you guys, the future is fucking distant, and it is distant, and it is distant. Yeah. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Bye.